So Ankush, I have a final question, which is heart to heart. It's not to the mind. World over, people face this. As any human being, we all face. Is that how do we come out of challenges? I'm not talking about things like your business is not doing well. You can always change, or somebody has quit. What do I do with that? You can always hire somebody. Or the customer moved to a competitor. You can always look for a different customer. But when you lose your loved ones, it affects you. Why? Because when your enemy dies, portion of you is gone. When your loved ones die, part of you gone. And that void will never be filled by anybody. I know that you have lost your mother for cancer. How did that affect you? How did you come out of it? What is that she taught you?
See, obviously, losing a parent is probably one of the most difficult experiences you can undertake in life, right? Probably the second most difficult, I would say. The first one is always your own, if you're losing your own child, right? I think no parent should face that.
Absolutely.
Right? But obviously, it was, my mother was a very, very, how should I put it? She was a very strong-willed woman, right? What she really taught me over the years was you should always have the strength to stand up to adversity. I experienced it, so literally, more times than not, it was a balancing act of how to manage professional and personal turmoil.
How did you do that? So when you go to office, you'll be sad. When you come back from office, when you see mom, you want to do so much. So how the turmoil is crazy.
I realized that the pressures of the job were immense, and I realized that the only way I was going to remain sane was that if I learned how to switch off. So, I think I developed a fairly good mechanism whereby, I would work for whatever time I needed to work in the office, and then as soon as I got into the car, I think, flicked a switch in my mind to say home mode.
Oh, so when you're at home, you don't do work,
No.
office work. Oh, lovely.
I can at least say I've disciplined myself over the last 10 years that when I'm home, I'm home. When I'm in the office, I'm in the office.
Also, when you travel, you don't check your emails, you don't switch on the
Not when I'm
Wi-Fi.
flying.
When you're flying, right?
Not when I'm flying.
Why is that?
I think you just need time to switch off.
Lovely.
I think we are just living, all of us are living lives where we are so glued to our screens and so connected to the world all the time.
Lovely.
That I think there's a time where you can do some inner reflection, read a book, watch a movie, do something more, meaningful, I would say, with that time than just try to address the next 50 emails that are landing up in your mailbox.
Lovely.
Right?
Imagine your mother is watching you. I know it will be hard, but what is the one thing you want to tell her?
I think the only thing I can do is thank her profusely for making me the individual that I am today.
Fantastic.
Right? I couldn't have asked for more better educational environment than what she gave me, not with respect to subjects or colleges or whatever else, but I think she really gave me great insights to how I can effectively manage relationships, right? And she always told me one thing, and I've stood by that. I run my life on certain principles that I've inherited from her. And she always told me, don't be afraid to stand up and speak your mind.
Fantastic.
And I've done that.
Fantastic.
Regardless of consequences.
Lovely.
And I think people that know me in business and
that's what has brought you so far.
professionally, I try to maintain a very black and white environment. Not everything I will tell you will please you, but I'll make sure that I tell you that what I'm telling you may not be music to your ears.
Most of the time it's not for me.
But it's for your well-being.
Thank you so much, Ankush.
Thank you,
It was
Muki,
wonderful.
for providing the opportunity.
It's my
It's been a
pleasure.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure. I learned so much. I'm sure
Likewise.
all my audience would have learned so much from you.
Sure.
And thank you so much for coming all the way from Delhi.
Thank you.
We should do many more interviews so that we should do maybe a small event in Delhi and Bangalore. Right?
Absolutely.
And feel free to reach out to Ankush. You can go ahead and then send your mails to hellomuki@getthingsdone.io. I will make sure that I'll forward to him. And he is a wonderful gentleman. Make sure that your questions are super clear, simple, significant, so that he can answer you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.